All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, welcome, wherever in the world you are. How y'all doing today? So, got some more Legends of Aria today, and I've been away for a little while. I've been out fishing this morning. Yeah, you know, go figure. Marky fishing. Yeah, never. Right. So, yeah, I've been out fishing this morning, and amazingly, I have caught 3 maps. 2 of them shell encrusted. I do not have the skills yet to unlock those, so I won't be going and fishing them up anytime soon. But I look forward to it. I've caught quite a few fish this morning. I'm kind of amazed at how many maps I pulled up because I had been averaging about once an hour, and I've really only fished for maybe a little over an hour. And so I've gotten a pretty good haul today. Today we're going to go out and work on some other stuff here. Oh man, I made a mistake here. All right, so let's see here. So we're gonna go out today. I'm gonna do a little bit of troll hunting. I need a couple of things. One is that I need to gain more skill in my combat area, and then also I need to... Oh, the map is broken. Yes. I was told the map was broken. Ooh, man, that is really broken. How do we... Let's see. Turn that to fixed. There we go. All right. Yeah, there's a couple of things that broke in the last publish. So I talked to the devs this morning about it just a little bit. They told me that the map had a problem and to unfix it if I ran into trouble, and so that's what I just did. I just unlocked it. And so, and then also the FPS meter went away. And so those were both things that were unexpected, and I guess in the next publish they're being fixed. I don't know when the next publish is. But there's something else that I want to mention here too about Legends of Aria, and something that's happened recently. And that is to be seen right here. My GPU usage is higher. And now, while I can't see my FPS to really know, but my GPU usage is higher, and that's a good thing, because my GPU has been underutilized. Unity, the way it works, it really gravitates towards one core of the CPU, and it sticks primarily to one core for all object tracking and everything, and that's a real pain in the ass because then it doesn't drive your GPU fast enough. Ends up way underutilized, but this is very interesting. So I'm not quite sure what it means, but I noticed that this morning. Previously, my GPU was 20-25%, and now it's like 40 to 45%. So that to me tells me that maybe visually I'm gonna get more out of the game. So, but I don't know. You know, it's hard to say. So I'm gonna be let's gear up here. Oh, part of what I need to do today. See, I have 4 silver there. I think I owe 60 something in taxes that I have to pay before too long. And let's just dump these fish in. They should go right wherever they belong. Yeah, now that things stack properly, very nice. I have started stacking fish outside. The neighbors haven't complained yet, but I keep waiting for it, expecting it. So, Alright. So, I got these maps. We're going to put them away. Or just at least put them in one of these bags. Let's see, I need some more of these. 152. Oh, I don't need that many. Let's see here. Split stack. And let's go with 75. Right. How many of these have I got? I got 8 lesser heals. That should be fine. Okay. Now. So I don't have a bag for the hole yet. Just been stacking them there, and then the brooks. So I don't plan on fishing any of those up today. Not really. Let's get on a horse here and let's go. I gotta go earn my rent money. So my other horse died, and so I pulled this out of someplace. This is one of my other characters. Hopefully I can go the right directions for things. Because I have been using my map fixed. Bandits, you get a few bucks out of them. Oh, I think that I didn't unload loot. Possibly. And what do we got here? Now we got several things that I'm gonna just drop on the ground because they're so heavy. So north is not always north at the moment because I unlocked it. Yeah, it's a little confusing. I use the map real heavily too. Hopefully they're coming out with a patch pretty soon on that. So yeah, oh hey cats purr. So I was just showing everybody right at the start of the show the new dragon. Yeah. So and Cat's Purr, she made this. She's a wonderful artist. So, this game is not for mobile, Neeb. It is PC only. So, when you hit spacebar and you haven't gone off that, it shows back up again. All right. So, PC only. And I think I'm going to get rid of a few items here.
Welcome to the Dragons.
How much does this bag weigh already? 31. Guess that's okay. Yeah, well, the rotation, hopefully they fix it. Yeah, I certainly say that I am navigationally challenged in the game in the first place. And so yeah, this potentially has a big impact on me. I kind of know the landscape in some areas, so that's at least a good thing. We don't want to run through there. That's a bandit camp. Well, I suppose I could make some good money in there. It just tends to be, for me, not a very fun place. And then I got a white horse here. Oh, goodness. Where am I going? Shit, I don't know. Maybe this way. At least I have that moon gate to guide me. Oh, goblins. Yeah, goblins actually don't have very much money. I want them to have money. I need the money. I want a white horse. White horses have less defense than the dark-maned horses. Interesting little fact. They die just a little bit easier. It's not a huge difference, but if you're min-maxing things, then you would want to know that. Oh my goodness, all of this stuff. So laggy. There are white horses in the game? The white main horse. This one is white. The other one is dark. There are no pure white horses. Sorry to get your hopes up. Alright. Let's, oh wait. I can't head on through until after I've talked to this fellow. Let's go Eldlear. Do you want to, Cat's Purred, do you want to fashion up some white horses for the game? We could probably make that happen. I don't know. Just me thinking. Unicorns. Oh, man. We just jumped it up a notch. Going unicorn right off the bat.
You, sir, rock.
JJ pushing that 3-year streak. 33 months as a sub. Well, it's not... Well, yeah. Yeah, it's almost 3. Let's see here. Let's see here. 33 months as a sub. That is still technically in the 2-year range. Not to burst your bubble. 660 gold to everybody here in JJ's honor. So, thank you very much. 33 months as a sub. You rock, buddy. Mikio Kepler, thank you for following. Welcome. And more stuff, giveaways. Oh, yeah. So, final day on the giveaway here. Let's see here. So, we have the mystery giveaway, which I have not revealed what it is yet, but you can still get in on that. It's 1 entry per person. We'll reveal what it is once I've got it in my hot hands. Working with game developers, you don't ever fully commit on anything until you have it in your hands. Just the way it is. Yeah. So, that's there. And then the Legends of Aria champion account, which we are drawing on today, It was last month's giveaway in our store. 1 entry per person. It's free to get in on it. And so exclamation point giveaway. And you can get in on that. We will draw that near the end of the show. So final call on that. And so do I think the price of the game will come down before it goes on Steam? No, I think $30 is a really just the right price. And I don't think that that it is gonna go down. I mean, I'm not in charge of that, but I'm not hearing of that. So, all right, let's see here. Where are we gonna go? We're gonna go to Crossroads. Yes, $30 for an MMO is good. Yes, I agree. That is what I'm saying. So, yep, that is what I'm saying. I don't really know where I'm going, but I'm getting there quickly. Bandits. All right. Let's see here. Dismiss. Yeah, 2 hits. Take that. Where'd the... Oh, you killed him. All right. Well, I will loot them then. Alrighty then. You hide behind here real quick. All right. Just pinged one of the devs on something. I'll fill you all in if they reply. Okay. Big mountain here. So here's what I need to do. My taxes. They're at, I need like 60 more silver. I need to find me some bad guys that are going to pay me well.
You, sir, rock.
Is that Naja Daranova? 10 months as a sub. All right. 100 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you so much for that support. What's this? There's a house over there. All right. Couldn't quite tell. So I've not really looked through the land over here before. I'm in wilderness, so it's an area that, you know, could get a little bit hairy with player killers. It's possible. Probably not very likely, but it's possible because I'm out in the wilderness. You know, it's like there's really no safe place in the wilderness unless you are inside your house or something. So, any recent hurricanes in America blowing away? No, but we've had some really bad tornadoes. Yeah, I think it was 23 people died a couple days ago from tornadoes. This one tornado was a mile wide and 140 miles per hour. So I'll just fight this troll while he's fighting the spider. Oh, spider's dead. Alright. Let me slice you at your kneecaps. No, it wasn't in Florida. It was just north of us in Alabama. In Georgia. I suppose I can harvest it too. Yep, get that beast leather hide. Get rid of the heavy stuff. It's not necessary. I see some people have houses out here, which is nice. Oh, hello, Mr. Bandit. And another bandit. Is there good PvP in it? You know, I'm not a big PvPer. There is quite a community of PvPers in this game. I don't go looking for them. I do run into them every once in a while, but it's not really been my thing. Yeah, I suppose some people in chat would know. So, and this is not UO. This is Legends of Aria! Exclamation point LOA in chat. Oh, I guess I have to click on him to hit him. All right. Let's take out this troll. He'll be a couple of silver. I get skills off of these guys. They're a challenge enough that that I'm actually able to skill up. Does that have PvP zones or is it all over? So about 80% of the area is area where PvP can happen. So I'm out in the wilderness right now, and in the wilderness there is there's definitely the possibility of it. It's kind of a lawless area. So, but I mean, as you can see, I'm not being like attacked left and right. That doesn't mean that it can't happen, because it can. But just means that it's not really happening at the moment. So I'm sure on the weekends there's more. Weekdays, just because there's more people on. Iris Cave. Oh, is this a mine? Let's get on a horse. It's a mine. All right, what kind of stuff is in here? I don't know what that is. Looks like copper. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. No wonder there are houses around here. I've been looking for another house that was going to be around a wilderness mine. This isn't a very big mine, but it is a mine. Probably a little more likely to find PvP going on here. This is where you see the naked miners. You see them run around with just their pickaxe. And that would be why there's several houses around here too. Thought that there was a bit higher concentration of houses. So since the map is a little bit broken and I don't know where the hell I'm going, I guess I'm just exploring. Like Losec. Yeah. There you go. Somebody's been through here and killed something. There's plenty of houses around here. Let's see where I'm at on the map. All the way down here. Alright. So, discovered that mine, Iris Cave. Alright. I didn't know. I mean, there are maps out there that are published that show you all that kind of stuff. But I didn't know about it. I only kind of look at those maps when I'm trying to figure out something and need a little assist. I like the discovery of, just like, oh, look at that. Found something. Look at that. They made kind of a water thing there. People are creative with their items. Old Fool's Road. All right. Oh, there's a troll. Yeah, the map is having a little bit of trouble. If you leave it in fixed mode, it doesn't work right. So give me your loots. Goblins. Goblins, though, I haven't found them to pay very well, if you know what I mean. Don't really have very good money for all the work they are. And there's cotton around here, which I Oh, bandit camp. It's an actual camp. Okay, we'll take this guy out first. So it being an actual camp, there will be some extra loot here.
You, sir, rock.
Yesterben. 6 months as a sub. Alright, let me take out this other bandit. Uh-oh, troll? Turkey? Yeah, we'll go get that troll in a second. Need to make sure we loot this. Alright. So, 6 months as a sub. There is 60 gold to everybody here in Yesterben's honor. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Drop off a few of these heavy things. I don't need another fishing pole. I have several now. How much money we got? 18. I have like 4 at home. I need 62 or something like that. Yeah. Got a little ways to go. Gotta pay them taxes. You know, I would totally be open to the idea of paying some sort of monthly to not have to worry about the taxes. Something like that. Because I don't like the pressure it puts on me. I like to go out and have fun and do things and not worry about whether or not I'm generating income. I mean, it's good to generate income for different things you need to do and want to do. Because there is, you know, it's a materialistic economy in here. But at that same point, I like not being forced. And, you know, to earn a gold in the game, you know, it's like, for me, it's 3 hours work, something like that. So, you know, it, I don't know, I should mention it to the devs. I mentioned something similar to them. But, yeah. I figure if I would be willing to do that, then others would be too. And I don't know what an appropriate amount would be or how they'd figure out the different lot sizes. But what is this up here? There's something in here I'm not familiar with. I can see it on the map up here. Okay, let's get mounted on a horse in case it's like PvP Central. And I'm going to get uber ganked. Oh. Rebel Camp. Alright, so probably a nasty place. Woo. Oh, another player. Yeah. Well, you're not really going to shoot me, are you? All right. So he was friendly. Well, or should I say he didn't attack me. That would probably be a better term for it. I don't know what a value is in here. If anything. He's got a pretty boss creature there. So it's Pierre the looter. Okay, Pierre, how tough are you, buddy? Oh, not too bad. $136 copper. $122. Okay, let's do it. Both of y'all. Man. That was a little rough. Two at once. I'm not, you know, I'm not fully skilled. I still have a lot of things for my character to learn in the game. So, all right, this is interesting. The potential for running into trouble in here is pretty high, though, I would say. And you can get blockaded in there. It's a total dead end in there. Well, interesting place. If I need to go to the rebel camp for some reason, guess I know where it's at now. Can you control some stuff like you can in even nullsec? No. Not currently. Yes, but that is an interesting idea, huh? Like, our guild is enormous. Over 600 members. And, you know, so it's like, we could probably control an area if we, you know, we're doing that kind of stuff. What, I got all three of you on me? This is not good. Alrighty then. Oh, just use loyalty points for tax-free? Yeah? Could? Yeah? Could equal a certain amount. I mean, that's what they do in Shroud of the Avatar. Kodos equal a certain gold value against your taxes. And that works. I could see that. Downsize to the poor man's hovel. Yeah, well, what I got to do is I got to get rid of one of my houses. I have two houses. And then I'm at a pretty small size as it is for for my my place. I'll just be down to the 1. But it's still 67 gold or silver per week, something like that. Turkeys, they always sound like they're laughing at you. I'm dying. Bandit camp. Them all down pretty quick. The only thing about auto-loading bandits is you get this armor stuff in there too. Feel like I'm earning something pretty good. You can pay up to a year ahead on your taxes. Woo! Damn. Yeah, right now you can only pay like a month ahead here in Aria. I have wanted the ability to pay further ahead, and you know, as the current system is right now, I just have to just keep some money around so that if I'm away for a couple weeks, I don't have to worry about it. Keep it paid up for a month and stuff. So let's see, 34 copper. Well, I'm at least halfway there. How heavy am I? I can still carry more. So this is good. It's working. There's another troll. The game does not escrow your stuff you get to pay. It's pretty brutal, actually. What happens is that if you fail to pay, and you'll get a notice every time you log in for a week prior of what you owe. They have a really nice system that gives you a notice. But if you fail to pay, you lose your house, and it goes up for auction. And it unlocks the door. It allows people to look at all your stuff that you have. And then people bid on your place. And the winning bid gets it all. So,
you,
it's a pretty
sir,
interesting system.
rock.
It's a little bit brutal, but there are players out there that want to do that, you know, that want auctions and stuff. And so then the auction money goes to Gold Sink, and somebody gets all the stuff. So, yeah. It's a pretty interesting system. I'm okay with it, you know. Battle Red Texan, 5 months as a sub, 50 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you, thank you. Next month, Battle Red, you'll hit that 6-month mark. And let's see, what dragon will you have? Is it the silver dragon? Yeah. The gold dragons, for anybody who's a year or more. We have more dragons to announce too. A couple weeks, we'll announce the next one. More bandits. Bandits equal money. I mean, at least these small bits of bandits do. Why am I not hitting them? I really wish I would auto-hit the people back. I wish that were a thing. If somebody's attacking me, I want my guy to start attacking him back, because sometimes I'm like, just like that, why am I not hitting them? And it's because, well, I'm actually not really targeted on them, which is a problem. It's a German client planned for this. I do not know. I mean, of course, you can play if you're in Germany, you can play worldwide. But a German language client, I don't know the answer to that. I have not heard of it. Doesn't mean it's not in their plans. I just haven't heard of it. So. $41. How heavy am I? Doing okay. No German client. You are from Germany. Ah, here is safe space now. Where am I? I am all the way down here. So I do want to remind everybody, there is a giveaway. Today's the last day to get in on it. Last couple hours. We're going to draw near the end of the show. Exclamation point giveaway. If you haven't gotten in on this Aria Champion account, get in on this. It's a free entry. It's worth $65. Or are they up to $69 now? Anyway, it's worth over $60. And this... it's a very nice account. So brand new. The winner will be sent the code, and so yeah. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to stay in safe area. We need a little bit higher production of currency, which we're going to get in the unprotected areas. Here's one of the lakes. This lake up here is
Welcome to the Dragon.
I forget what it's called. So, Lord Doja Dev, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I forget what this lake is called, but it is one of the locations where you... Yesel Lake. It is one of the locations where you get... Boy, that water is dark. You can pull up treasure if you have maps. I didn't realize it was so close to a safe area. I'm just seeing if I catch anything interesting. Because I love fishing. Yeah, just a small spotted tarofish. No, not very interesting.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Beanos, thank you for following. Welcome. Yeah, okay. Well, leave some fish out here for the bears. Yeah, I know there's no bears right here, but you know, whatever. It's all make-believe. Role play, you know. I'll leave it for the spider. No, don't come after me. I left you fish back there. Go after the fish. I'm a glutton for cotton. I have quite a stash of it now. I've been collecting it. It's definitely, it's good for my fabricator, aka tailor. I don't pick up the ginseng and other reagents. There we go. Let's get a fight on. Does better cooking skill mean anything yet? Not too much. Not too much that I'm aware of. They have quite a list of improvements that they're planning on, and new features and everything. So now I don't recall anything about cooking on the list, but I actually haven't seen the list. It's just in casual talking with the devs about stuff they're working on. But I do know that they have quite a good list of things that they're working on, and some of them are pretty big. So come on, die already. So I know that it'll get fleshed out more eventually. Ooh, Mr. Fancy. Well, that's not why I was saying that, but if that's how you want to take it, then fine. So, Man of the Forest, you like how it's not always the same game all the time that I stream? Yeah, it's good. I definitely have some games I really enjoy playing, but I enjoy dabbling in a bunch of other games at the same time. Yeah, you know, I don't play this as much as I play Eve, but it's still a great game for, you know, the type of game it is and everything. Okay, let's harvest him really quick before he disappears. It's taken me a long time to kill this other guy. Just wanted to make sure he didn't disappear. Yeah, I thought so. Only one hit left on him. How much? 45. That was nice, finding 2 trolls in one place. Oh, another troll. All right. I keep thinking I should hit my D-scan, though. When will Mr. Garriott come out with UO2? Well, come back to the show tomorrow and see it. Because we will be playing it tomorrow. And we're going to be working on building a dungeon. I can only loot it. Yeah. Did I know about the marathon event in World of Tanks? What is it, odd guy? The marathon event. I don't know what the marathon event is. I know that I saw an email saying that there was something, some other tank you could work toward. You know my weakness, right? I have a weakness for tanks. Yeah. Yeah, let's see the dungeon. What you're going to see a lot tomorrow is a lot of material acquisition so that I can build the dungeon. I'm going to see if we can get the first room built. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So, opportunity to get a free tier 8 tank over the course of 14 days, 10 missions. Sounds like a commitment. Is it a heavy tank? If it's a heavy tank, I'll look at it. If it's not a heavy tank, then I'll just have to pass. Because I'd have to make time to do it. I got so much shit going on. Actually, I already know that I don't have time to do it. We are in the last leg of rebuilding our store. It's a complete rebuild, back end and front end. It's going to be fully mobile working. Oh my God. And we're coming up to the publish date pretty soon. So once I have it nailed down, I'll probably put an announcement up of some sort. Because store's going to be offline for a day. I mean, we're hoping just a couple of hours, but it really, I'm hoping for the best, but planning for the worst. And so it could be down for just a couple hours, but it could actually be more. And so it's gonna impact things. But it's because this is such a huge replacement. It's a big deal for us. It's the biggest project like this that we've worked on since 2012. Cool if I could do the next marathon live next time. Damn, I wish I was still a business partner with them. Not being a business partner with them, I can't like dedicate a whole week to it. You know, so I do a show here and there, but I can't, yeah, I gotta pay the bills. You can never sign into the store from the phone. Yeah, well, that's about to change. So, we've got a bunch of stuff going on. It's kind of interesting when you're supporting mobile. You know, desktop has one menu style, mobile phone has another menu style, and then you've got even another menu style for tablet or landscape, and oh my God, all these things to support. Yeah. All right, Grizzly. Let's see what you're made of. What's this game? This is Legends of Aria. It has that Ultima Online vibe to it. So it's not Ultima Online, but the devs were heavily influenced by Ultima Online, and so it's got a lot of UO feel to it, and I've been enjoying it. So it's been pretty good. They've done a good job with it, and UO had a monthly that you had to pay on it subscription. This does not have a subscription, so it's buy once and play, which makes it even better. $30 and you can get in the game! !LOA in chat. Get a link to our store, and you can get in the game. We do have the founders accounts for anybody who's wanting to go nuts on that kind of stuff. We're the only place that has them. We acquired a whole bunch of them before they stopped selling them. And other than that, $30 and you can get in the game. Like I said, no monthly. So if you got multiple games you're playing, you don't have to commit time to this like a normal MMO like you would. Play it a little bit more casually. It's got a lot of players. It's got a decent amount. I always run into other players. So Mark, almost maxed out. You have only one prestige skill. Very frustrating. You know, I haven't done any of the prestige stuff yet, so feels like the animations are too slow for the ground I'm covering. Maybe. You know, this is there's a lot of old school feel to this with underpinnings of new tech. So, and it's a small team that's made this game. So, he's got to take it for what it is, not really comparing it to other things. I don't say it's UO2, I just say it has that UO feeling, which it does. That's a very accurate statement, but I'm not trying to set expectations that this is the next Ultima Online or anything. Because you'll always be disappointed, because Ultima Online was something special. It was the first of its kind. There will never be anything quite like it again. And it tends to be that this game that was so far away, that so many of us played, and we had such great experiences in it, all the problems that we had in it and everything, those are kind of lessened, and you just have the more fond memories of it. And so it's just so hard to live up to expectations like that. So I enjoy this game for what it is. And does it have a few quirks? Yes. Do I like it? Yes. And do they continually make improvements? Yes. Do they break things sometimes with the improvements? Yes. The map got kind of broken, for example. I had to switch it to a little bit different mode, and it's working okay. But it's not in the way that I had been using it. There are horses for mounts. I've got one in my pack here. I can summon it. But I don't like doing combat on my horse because I can get knocked off, and then if I get knocked off my horse while in combat, my horse can get hit. And then it dies. And then I'm sad. And I gotta turn off the camera while I cry for a few minutes because I don't want y'all to see my emotions. Yep. Getting teary-eyed just thinking about the last time I lost a horse. Not really. I think it was last week I lost a horse. You missed Link Realms? That was a pretty special game. That was another very small team. You know, Link Realms was a team of 2 people that made that game. Yeah, just 2 people. They ran for quite a while. I you know, maybe you're saying that because you know that I was involved with them. We did a lot of business with them. We did retail sales for their game for a while and everything. And then we finally had to say, well, show's over for us. Helping them out. They're great guys. In fact, I think one of them lives in Utah, and I was driving from Oregon to Texas or something like that, and went through Utah and spent an afternoon with one of them at their house, just hanging out. I have no idea where I'm going. I am very lost. Must have more trolls. Magic Flying Moron. Great name. Hello. Hey, Mr. Troll. What are you doing picking up on that great heart? Yeah, killing them and all. In front of this poor person's house. The horror of it. How do you think they feel? Oh, March 19th. Satisfactory goes into early access. Damn, I've been trying to talk. I tried to talk to them a couple of times about business partnership with them, and I just never get any reply from them. Just too bad, because that game looks freaking awesome. Pick this weed in the front of this person's house. You know, try and tidy up their yard a little bit. I don't know what resources are out here and why you'd want to have a house out here. Or just because you want it out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, there is this. What lake is this? Is this Yessel Lake again? It is. What's this? I'm not familiar with. A torture rack. Oh my goodness. I click on it and nothing happens. I was hoping that it would like stretch my back out or something, you know? Hello, Mr. Troll. They have a 1-year exclusive contract with Epic? Yeah, okay. That's too bad. So that game looks pretty fantastic. 19th. Yeah, I am completely 100% booked that day. In fact, I might need to take shit off the schedule, show off the schedule that day. So I'm 100% booked on the 18th too. Hey, how much have I got here? Have I got my ship paid off? Taxes? No. Gosh darn it. I know what we're going to do. Hey, we're going to head back. We're going to go out and grab a few maps. And then go out again and get the rest of the moolah. Well, actually, let's just before I do this, let's just pay all of it into tax. How much is there? 53.35. All right. So I still need another 12 silver. I don't like grinding for my tax. I'd much rather pay for it and just go out and do other fun things. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying going out. I need to upgrade my, do up my skills and everything, and I'm harvesting some good stuff. So it's not like I'm not having a good time. It's just I'd like to have a gooder time. I know that's not a word, but you know what I mean, right? Yeah. Okay. So there's another map there. That kind. And then oops. I just know which things everything's in. Or I act like I know. And I do a fine job of acting. Like, let's just dump everything in the bag. Alright. How many have I got left? Oh, I got plenty left. Okay. So, let's see what we can find here. Looks like we have... Where do these go? These are just soaked maps. Weathered map. Tattered. Alright, we need to figure out where these go. And then I can do everything except for shell encrusted. You GM'd fabrication. That sounds like a lot of work. I have not GM'd anything yet. Fishing is, I think, my highest. My highest skill. These are all just lower level. Weathered maps are the highest end that I can do. Most of these are just soaked, which I think is tier 1. Tattered is tier 2. There's a weathered. One weathered out of all of that. All right. All right. Okay. The only thing about living up here, one of the things I thought about was that I liked being close to the water, which I am. But, you know, I thought that I was going to work on taming up there with those crabs, and then they changed them so that they're not as high end as they used to be. Which is probably right, because people were GMing taming up here, you know, on the crabs. And while the crabs are very tough, they don't hit hard. They're just very durable. Installing it, see if you can figure out what you're doing. Yeah, well, feel free to ask any questions in here if you're into any issues. It's not too hard of a learning curve. There's a lot of stuff to figure out at the beginning. You go to like NPCs in town if you want to work on crafting skills and stuff, and they will you know, give you tasks to go do, and they will pay you for them and such. The only thing is that you have 600 skill points. So, and to grandmaster something is 100 skill points. So you have a possibility of 6 grandmastered skills on one character, and you'll want to put those skills together in combinations that make sense. So my crafting character is not my adventure character. This is an adventure character here. And my crafting character, she has a whole bunch of crafting skills. Go figure. And so I collect stuff with this character. Holy cow, look at all those books. I collect stuff with this character, and then I hand them over to my other character, or we share a house, and so I can just drop stuff in the house and then log her in, and then she can use the stuff. So it is a player-driven economy. All of the good stuff is player-made, and that's part of how it's done. So if you're just looking for low-end equipment and stuff, which is fine for the most part, then just holler out at the blacksmithy area, hey, I need a suit of chain. that somebody can make me, and somebody will make you an offer that's really good. Or you can buy it from people's vendors. Vendors will cost more. If you're talking to people who are skilling up right there, they'll probably, make you something cheap. So, um, you know, something to keep in mind. Yeah, like all of my equipment is player made. So I have all of my stuff here 100% player made. And in fact, my horse was tamed by a player, maybe even my own, because I have a tamer as well. The saddlebags I made with my tailor, and
Welcome
so
to the Dragons.
I'm pretty self-sufficient. And I actually enjoy that. So now I have a couple of accounts because I have like 7 different characters, and you want to if you want to be self-sufficient like that, well, then you need to have multiple different characters for the end game. In the beginning stuff, dump everything on one if you want, but it's kind of wasted skill work. Because as you're, putting skills on a character, it can be kind of wasted if you're going to end up taking it off. Come on, Mr. Troll, leave me alone. Not interested in you at the moment. Got other plans in mind. There are some looted weapons, but the looted weapon vendors... Looted weapons are not worth anything. You can't really break them down and use them. And you can use the looted stuff. That's really cheap too. There is 2 silver. This loot tends to get really heavy though. Just a different kind of loot that I get in these. How is this game? You heard it was a lot like the old Ultima. Yeah, it really has that UO feeling to it. It's not UO. There's a lot of things that are different in it, but there's a lot of similarities, a lot of things that you'll look at and be like, hey, man, that's fond memories of that kind of stuff, type of thing. So there is a lot of that, and there's a good community in the game. And UO was a game that was subscription, and this is buy and play. There is no subscription. So there is some microtransaction stuff, but there's nothing that is like balance of power changing that I've seen or anything like that. And they've committed to not being pay to win. Somebody tried to kill you the other day. Yeah, and that's one of the great things about this. There is no Felucia and Trammel in here. It's just all Felucia. Appears to be locked. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll unlock it. There is some safe areas here, but it's not separated out like they did with UO, which that was a point where things were felt a lot different to me and everything when they separated it out like that. I've always been a big fan of Risk, and so I believe that if there's no risk in a game, then my interest in it is lighter. There are types of games that you want to play that you don't want risk in them or whatnot, but the risk is excitement. The risk keeps you mentally, mentally into all of this and, on your game, let's say. So I could be ganked right here. And that was a big one. That was a really big one. Why did it have to bunch everything up there? I got 16. I got 5 silver off of that. Got a ring. Yeah. So basically, normally people would come out and just fish up one map. Well, I've been saving them up. So, got a whole bunch of them here. And so it's already unlocked. Is it really? No, it says it's locked. There we go. One of the reasons why I like Eve, it's so brutal. In this, it's nearly full loot. If somebody were to gank me here, they could take everything that I've got on me, except for just a couple of items that are soulbound or whatever. And those are just one's my Hearthstone that gets me back to my house, and the other one is an Atlas. Everything else I would lose, all my armor, everything. But then again, if they decide not to loot me or they can't carry everything, then, it's got, they'll end up leaving some stuff. And if I run back to my body here, I can maybe pick up stuff. Synchronos for the host. I think that they've changed the weight in some of this stuff. And Pigaret, thank you for following. Welcome. I think I'm going to get more open here than what I normally do. Am I fishing still? What's going on? That's one thing about being on a horse. I can't tell if I'm still fishing sometimes. Caught a 4-eye Salazar, which means that most likely I've fished up this little area right here. Yeah, except that I got another one here. Alright, that was kind of an interesting little thing. I didn't know that was possible to pull up a fish when you have a map in the right spot. Ooh, failed to pick the lock. Maybe it's a hard one here. Nope. Trying to be careful too, not to overload myself. So I'll have to leave shit behind if I pull up too many of them. Yeah, I suppose I could put stuff on Pack Horse. I don't tend to like to do that because the value of everything you're carrying starts to get really high. And so if you do get ganked, your loss becomes pretty big. Now, if I were carrying ore or something like that, it would be a different story. But another fish. Yeah, another fish. So, yeah, if anybody's thinking about getting the game, !LOA in chat. You can get a link to us. You can get it from our store. There's a discount code there. You can save yourself a couple of bucks at the same time and support the show. And if you are really into it, you can get one of the Founders Packs. We still have some left. But beware, they do cost quite a bit more. And this is buy once and play. Just buy the game and start playing. No monthly. So there's still only one Euro server on the official servers. Yep. There are community servers, and there are more options with the community servers. But also community servers, you know, it's not the game company that's your GM, it's somebody who's, you know, got a community and they're all playing. Do I have a treasure hunter character? Yes. And he's not skilled super high. I thought about getting rid of fishing on this guy and doing treasure hunting since this guy's a really good fighter. Is it worth it on Treasure Hunter? It's all up to you. I mean, I have enjoyed it so far, but I'm really only in the low-level stages of treasure hunting. And this is not treasure hunting here. This is really pulling up soaked maps, which is a little bit of a byproduct of being a fisherman. Also, the soul stones, those are skill stones. So I kind of figured that I'm going to keep working on fishing on this guy, and then if I decide I want to take fishing off of him, I'll get him to Grandmaster. I will put 100 skill points in that, and I will put that 100 points of fishing on whoever I want to later. So that's my thought. What are my thoughts on microtransactions in the game? I have not seen anything that alarms me that goes, oh my god, they've gone pay to win. They've been vocal about not being pay to win and everything, so there's stuff for convenience, stuff to look nicer, and everything. There's not very much stuff in the cash shop at the moment. I know that they will be putting more in, but they're not I haven't gotten the feeling that they're cash grab either. So some games get labeled with that. Another game that I like playing that I've heard several people say that. I still like the game though. Yeah, crazy, we don't charge VAT. We are in the US. Currency conversion is pretty good. European currencies convert pretty good against the dollar. You find that you save some money. And then VAT's like 18 to 25%. We don't charge that. We do not have a European location. It seems to leave one, it's like a lazy looter. Leaves stuff behind sometimes. Wow, 39 copper, 39 silver. Now, I'm in a little town here. There's no protection in this town. We got to get rid of some fish. Well, I got this one weathered map, which I've not pulled up yet. Got other SOS maps I pulled up. Other maps. I'm not paying much attention to those. Not yet. God, only this really nice one is left. Should be able to okay, let's see if it's right here. He bit me once and then ran away. All right. There it is. That's the big one. Come on, you asswipe. It's already unlocked? Alright. It appears to be locked. Wait, what? That's got to be some sort of bug. Probably from getting bitten. $10 items in it. 7 silver. Some other maps and stuff. Alright, it's a nice little haul. Sweet. Woohoo! Yeah, I would recommend, a crafting focus or whatnot. Make a crafting character that's dedicated to crafting. The only problem is in the beginning, if you don't have a house or whatnot, then it's a little bit difficult to transfer stuff in between characters on the same account. But you can multi-box this account. And so you can log in 2 accounts at the same time, on the same machine even. So I do that. And I'm not doing it today, but I do that, and works well for me. All right. So, it was great. I got a lot of stuff here. I mean, a lot of stuff. And I don't know what to do with all these pillows. Let me get these pillows, and I'm like, I don't know. Let's see, how much money is in here? 5809. Damn, that was a nice haul. It's half a gold. Well, let's put it all on taxes. All right. So I have half of my next taxes paid up. 71 silver per week on this house, which the tax has to do with the amount of land you're taking up. You could actually extend this land out, big enough to fit another house this size, and it wouldn't cost double the tax, I don't think. And then you could split it with somebody else. Why is Plex like 1.9 billion now? Yeah, it recently took a jump in Eve. By the way, if you're playing Eve, they announced a test of a new technology that I saw today that they're going to try and get 10,000 people in one battle. It's on you'll have to download a new client, I think, and everything. And it won't be a normal Eve client, it'll be just something else, but they're going to try and stage a battle with 10,000 people together, and which will break a Guinness World Record if they do that. The record is like 6,900 in one spot. So, how much silver for a wooden house? Well, you buy the land deed, which is what, 1.5 gold, is it? And then from there you can expand it out however big you want. Then you got to pay taxes, and you got to pay to expand it. And then you buy a blueprint for a house, and you got to go collect all the materials and everything. It takes a bit of work to build something like this. I didn't build this in a single day. So, yeah. So in little tiny houses, the most economical and just enough land for a little tiny house is, I think, 40. Is it 40 silver? 21 silver? I don't remember how much it is. I have one. I paid for a whole month last time I was at the house. And I need to take the house down because I'm just not using it. So, or you could buy one from another player. Maybe I should sell that other house to somebody. So it's right near the entrance of a mine. It's one screen away from the entrance of a mine that's protected. It's not a bad location. All right, let's see here. Bandages. Rings. Ginseng. I save all of these reagents because I do have a mage character. And I save all the gems. The gems are used for different things. Rune Skull is a spell. There's fish. Another pillow. More fish. That. Now, all of these maps, I need to put them in my main pack, and I don't know where to put these pillows. It's a chest. I don't really know if they have value or not. These need to go in my main pack. So, I can use my discovery, which is actually not really a skill, but you got to click them and research them and figure out where they go. So I'll do that and put them away, and then I'll be ready for the next time that I want to go out getting all kinds of loot like this. Oh, I didn't see what it said. Oh, Mur Beach. That's here. I'm at Mur Beach. What kind is that? It's just a soaked map. Right. Cast Lake. There's a weathered map. That's a nice one to get. Vilewood. What a horrible place to get it at, though. Hate Vilewood. I think I have a bunch of them for there. Everdale. Yeah, maybe I'll just run out there naked and pick up those ones in Vilewood. I keep getting stuck on trees out there. Maybe they fixed that stuff by now. It's been quite a while since I've been out there. Black Grove. I don't know how many maps I've got total, but in Bellhaven, that's where I was. Yeah, so I've got probably around 150 maps here. So, and potentially, I mean, the least I'd get is about 2 silver off of a map. So, how much would that be? 150 times 2 silver, 3 gold worth. If I went and got them all. It'd take a little bit of work though to do that. Took part in a 4K battle that near broke the server. It even made the BBC News. Yeah, well, so they're planning on trying to break a record at GDC, and which is coming up. When is GDC? Somebody look up when it is. Is it in like 2 weeks or something like that? I think it is. And so, yeah. But anyway. Yeah, I thought I'd do it then, so I signed up for that thing. Oh, sorry. God, why am I yawning? Fishing makes me sleepy. It's all that beer I was drinking while I was fishing. I decided to play this a little bit different too, where I'm not in it trying to make massive amounts of money. And that's part of why the taxes issue, I'm like, I don't, why I'm not too keen on it, because I haven't been money focused. I've been focused on just going out and doing things that I enjoy and everything. So let's switch characters here. All right, so I'm gonna log this guy out. I'm gonna log another one in. We'll be drawing the champion account here in a little while. Still got a chance to get in on that. I don't know why all of a sudden it decided to start showing up on a different monitor. So this character that I'm logging in here is my crafting character. She does not fight at all. Okay, so she's up here. Let's see what's in her packs. What are these? Oh yes, Marquee Home. I don't know if they are really to here. I actually don't remember. So alright, so we have a work carpentry table here, and we're going to end up taking out. I have another. We're going to go to the other house, is what we're going to do, and we're going to pick up everything there. I'm going to make sure my bind point is this house here, because I don't know whether it is or not. So, and she's not a fighter, so she doesn't have any weapons or anything like that. She just has her recall stone. She doesn't fish. She doesn't gather. Can do none of that. So, and this is my recall, or my recall stone back here. Alright, so now I'm bound to this location, so if I hit my hearthstone here, it'll recall me back here. And so that'll be good. So, and she's got a horse here, so she can pack stuff on the horse as well. So head over to the other house, and gosh, do I need any tools for this? I don't really remember. I'm going to go pick up the stuff out of this other house. Does somebody want to buy a house? It's right outside of mine. It's in protected area in Helm. It's just the smallest house there is. If not, I'm going to pick it up. I suppose somebody can place one down there. What does she do when a member of goons walks up to her? I don't know that there's many goons playing this game. There might be a few. But she runs. She is not interested in fighting. She's just a crafter. You're outside Helm right now trying to find iron. So in town there's iron. You know, right next to the crafting area, the blacksmith area, there's an entrance to a mine right there, which is pretty big. And if you're just starting out, you should just be mining there. There's two mines up here, and I have the house that's right up by this other mine up here. Here's Helm, and here's the mine. So Helm is actually down here. It's just the icons up there. Marquis Guild is goon equivalent LOA. Really? Our guys bad guys? I don't know. We're definitely a big guild in here. We might be the biggest guild. We're over 600 members. You see us all over the place in the game. So here's another mine. This is one of the mines up here. It's all guarded territory up in here. There's a lot of iron and copper up in here. My house is literally like 2 screens from here. Yep, here it is. Oop, quick. Get in the house. So, yep, here it is. Just a little place. And I have a bunch of pack horses here. The problem with this character, though, and taking pack horses is that she does not really have much affinity with taming and everything. And so, like that bear came after me. I could have something come after me, and she just doesn't have the skills, and she's gonna lose a horse. So this isn't a house. This is a shed. Yeah, it's a little place. It's definitely a little place, but you know, the taxes on it are cheap. I've done a bunch of mining here. And um, you know, let's see, let's unlock this iron ore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the I'm going to take this stuff and I'm going to smith it into ingots right now, and then all right, those fit. I have 6 silver in there. And here, not too much stuff, but all right, so do it. Okay, so split stack. Let's do 250. Oh gosh, I asked for this feature that would automatically focus on the box there, so you can just hit it and go. So, her skills are high enough that this probably won't get her any skill, but it breaks it down into much smaller pieces that are. It'll be much more transportable because in the raw ore is just too much, and that's why I have a house near the mine. Is because it's just too much to do. Now, I don't know. I like going mining and getting all the stuff and making things, but I'm really about being self-sufficient and everything. I'm not making stuff to sell. So, like those crazy people that go live off grid and just live off the land, and you hear from them every 6 months when they pick up their mail, or whatever. That's kind of what I'm doing in game. Is like, I don't need to go into town, but every so often for things, I make all of my own equipment. I, build the houses. Of course, I needed a deed, stuff like that, but they all have beards. Yeah, including this character. I mean, she has a really glorious beard. She does not have a beard. But you'd never know because you can't see through the wall. Right. Listen to it echo when you're up close. Huh. She's pretty badass, Blacksmith in purple. So this size house can only hold 2 chests, but with and you're limited to like 2,000 weight in each chest. But with like this ore, what you do is you saw how I had it locked down on the floor, and so you secure it to the floor, and then you just keep adding to the pile. And then when you need to do something with it, you unlock it and you pick it up. If it's too much to pick up, you split the stack, pick up as much as you can, work with it, and lock down the rest of it so it doesn't decay away. So tomorrow we're going to be playing another game that's kind of similar to this. It's Shroud of the Avatar. It is a game made by Richard Garriott, who of course is godfather of MMOs. And and is the creator of Ultima Online, and we're going to be actually mining tomorrow. So I'm going to look at my characters. I have 2 characters that have
You,
mining
sir,
skill.
rock.
I'm going to take the one out that's the best for mining. Bastion Hawk, 37 months as a sub. Damn, have we really known each other for that long? That's pretty awesome. So, 1,110 gold. Everybody here, Bastion Hawk's honor. Thank you, thank you. So, we're going to be working on building a dungeon. And we're going to we're going to be mining tomorrow. I'll be bringing a blacksmith character out. Now, there's some differences between Shroud of the Avatar and Legends of Aria. Legends of Aria visually looks a lot more like UO. Shroud of the Avatar is a lot more modern. But Legends of Aria here is a lot closer to the gameplay of UO, even though Shroud of the Avatar is a spiritual successor to Ultima Online. And it's so Legends of Aria is a lot more like Ultima Online. If I said something different, I apologize. Than Shroud of the Avatar is. Even though Shroud of the Avatar is the spiritual successor to Ultima Online from Richard Garriott. But they both have that UO feeling. They both have their nice things about them and their not so nice things about them. And but Shroud lacks conflict like we have in here. There are not many areas in Shroud where you can get ganked by somebody else. And so anyway, tomorrow we're going to be working on this dungeon. I have this grand plan. I'm trying to convince the Portalarium guys to make it so that we can have an active camera in the dungeons, so that I can leave the show running like I do, like Burn Jita, and have the camera follow people through the dungeon, and so we can broadcast it live even while I'm away from the computer. And but anyway, the dungeon stuff is not complete yet, but there is definitely enough here to get started, so it's gonna be fun. I'm getting these copper ingots made. I'm probably gonna take this stuff to the bank. Probably gonna take this stuff to the bank. Okay, I think she's about done. Nope. It'll actually take a minute to break all this down. I wish she would still get skill off of this, but she doesn't. Is it full PvP in here? It's close. It's very close. It's certainly full loot. About 80% of the area, 80% of the world, you can attack other people. It's only around 20% that's actually areas that have some sort of safety. There's a couple levels of safety. There's guarded, and then there's town. Guarded here, if I call the guards, I don't know how long it takes for them to come. I'm in a guarded area. But, I don't know. It could take a minute for them to get here. I don't know. And in town, they're pretty quick to respawn. So... This is something you could do and walk away. Like maybe now would be a good time for me to go make a sandwich. I already had lunch, but I'm just saying, you know. If she were still able to get skill off of these, it'd be going bink, bink, bink. What I'm hoping to do is get all this, you know, put together so that I can take it out of here. What's this? Blacksmithy table, some bread, some pack horses, and then I've got several mining picks here. I don't know if we can get enough copper to where she'd be weighted down all the way, which she's not going to be. I'm able to do all of this. If you put more down before she's done the last one, she will continue. Don't have to restart it. You would like a sandwich, please? Yeah, that'd be awesome. What are my thoughts on the characters' skill types are best for fighting PvP? Well, so mages are pretty powerful, but they're hard to get going, hard to get started. You know, I've thought that if I were going to do a full-on PvP character, I would probably do something like Mage Archer. And I think that that would be a pretty good combination. The only other thing that might be good with it would be a Lancer. Because there is the Veluge, I think it is, that can knock people off of horses. And in PvP, in order to get more control, you might want to be able to knock people off of horses. And so I don't know what the requirements are for that, if you'd have to have really high skill with that or not. And I don't know if you have enough skill points to spread across everything. Be able to do that, but I've often thought that being able to knock people off horses would be a pretty critical thing to PvP. But it might not go with Mage. Mage skills, there's quite a lot of them. And so you can end up with nearly a pure Mage and use all your skill points up. So, my suggestion is to, you know, maybe try different things and, you know, don't take your skill over 50 in any one area. You know, if you're starting to hit the 50 range, you need to start deciding exactly how you're gonna do stuff. But that'll allow you to put together combinations. If you took 12 skills up to 50 each and were PvPing, you'd certainly have a lot more opportunities and options available to you. So you could know what combos are working best and everything. And then, you know, you pick the 6 or so ones that you want to Grandmaster and get everything else way, and you play in a very specific role there. Or you can split some stuff, you know, do 5 Grandmasters and another 2 that are 50-50, something like that. Um, so I am not an expert in PvP in this game, not by any means. So, um, you know, I'm just talking theory. There are other people that could talk a lot more practical on it through experience. Keep it working here.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Brass monkey funky, welcome. Sorry, the Beastie Boys in me just escaped a little bit. No restart servers. Yeah, it's full release. It's full release. There's not going to be any server wipes. Yeah. Austin, I think this game looks great. Yeah, best part about it is buy once and play. Exclamation point LOA, or there's a link in the description in YouTube. You can get it from us. Use the discount code that's listed there. Save yourself a few bucks. You can be playing today, and there's no monthly on this. No monthly on this. So my goal right now, I mean, like my goal, like right this minute, is to get this stuff done up so that it doesn't weigh very much. I need to get all this weight out of here, and so that if I decide to pack up this house and move, I can. But we're going to take the, we're going to take the, take this stuff out of here, and I'm going to go to town. And then, I don't know, maybe I can work some orders or something like that. I'm not sure. But I'm at least going to take this stuff into town. I don't know how much longer I've got in this house. And I don't want to let it go up to auction. I don't want to not pay the taxes and let it go up to auction. Because, like, one, that anvil right there is worth just as much as the whole house. So, so that anvil is worth quite a bit. And the land deed and everything, I wouldn't want that to go to waste. So if I pull up this house, I'm going to take that anvil and I'm going to move it over to my other house, even though I don't have any mining near there. So I don't have any mining, locations that are near there. It's kind of a ways to travel to the nearest mine. So hey, we're getting close to being done. We're more than halfway done with this. Get down to about 100 ore left in there, and then I'll be able to put the rest of that stack on there. And then she'll be done. So I'm going to take all this stuff to town. All the materials, at least. She doesn't do any mining, though. She does not have any mining skill. She has blacksmithy, but her highest skill there is 31. Or 61, I mean. So, and I've got alchemy, blacksmithy, carpentry, inscription, and fabrication on her. Or her higher skill is fabrication, 66. So, I have room for one more skill in here, and I'm not sure what it would be. I don't think there's any other crafting skills. So, and just adding one skill to her, I'm not sure what it would be. All right, final stretch here. So we got 85 copper ingots, 179 iron. Maybe we'll end up with over 200 iron. I actually have 3 characters that can mine. And I could add fishing. Oh yeah. I already got 3 characters that can fish too. And that's because, you know, I have multiple monitors here, and you can multi-box with this game, and so I can have 3 clients here all mining at the same time, or 3 of them fishing or whatever. And so I don't really feel the need to add fishing to her, you know. The fishing though is great because that's where I get all those maps that I went and did today, where I did 59 silver worth in one shot, picking it all up at one lake. That was a pretty good haul. So, yeah, I feel like it was a pretty good haul. Hey, while she's doing that, I'm going to step away for just a moment, grab another drink, be right back. All right, looks like she's done. She can't see how much is left due on the taxes on here. Not unless they've changed something. I'll look. That is something that I've thought that I would really like as a feature, is that co-owners of houses can see how much taxes due, because, you know, you need to know. Yeah, it doesn't tell me at all. Will it tell me up off of the sign here? Seriously, I can destroy the house, but I can't see how much taxes due. All right. So be it. Let's head to town. I think these houses with those overhangs are a waste of space. Whoop! Goblins, run! This character is definitely not prepared for goblins. You can fight mounted. There's another goblin. He's running after me. You can fight mounted. You can get knocked off your horse, and that can be a problem. You get knocked off your horse, you can end up with, well, you can end up with your horse dying. So, which is never fun. I mean, granted, I'm able to tame up more horses. I've got the skills to tame up the horses. I've got the skills to make more saddlebags and everything. In fact, I got all the product to do it too, but it's just a pain in the butt. Can you breed a horse? No. Not currently. I could see them adding animal husbandry, though, to the game. I could see that being a thing. What is that? Bone shield. Thought it was a little bug or something. Yeah, let's go see what she's got in her bank box. Oh, she's got a bit of stuff. 187 copper, 338. Is that iron? Yep. $550 iron and 272 copper. Plenty of pickaxes here. What? She's fucking rich. Oh my god. I could have just come and got all the money from her. 1 gold, 26 silver. Shit. next video in your playlist on YouTube is a video how being arrested was the best thing ever. Yep, there is. I do have a video about that. Yeah. So. All right, what else has she got in here? We got materials. Oh, more ingots. Well then, let's put these on here. So what have I got? I got lead iron. I do, it's lead. Look at it. Yeah. I got lead iron, 622 copper, 24 gold, and 58 cobalt. Um, 148 bolts of cloth. Cotton, 98 hides, 5 ash, some stone. I haven't played her and crafted anything for a while. I've had enough stuff. What is all this? Oh, that's a treasure map. Some reagents. That's just a container for sorting stuff. Horses! Alright. They're just plain horses? Yes, they're not pack horses. Pack horses! Yeah, okay. So I've made some pack horses. Oh, a crafting order. And a horse. Now in town I could take a bunch of horses around without problem. So here's some crafting orders. The thing is that I don't know whether or not they're will get me skill or not. She is the character. Yeah. So yes, she is the character. Female character. So these, you go and you make the stuff, and then you turn it in and you get paid. And you should get some skill at the same time. So it's like, I don't know which though are, you know, good. You know, which one's good stuff, which one's not. I actually don't remember, but you want to carry several with you at a time so that you can do a bunch of stuff, because if you build them up, they'll give you one at a time, like one an hour, but if you trade one in to complete it, they'll give you another one right away. So if I have 5 or 10 of them here, and then I can do them up and then I can turn them in and get more right away and keep working. I have a lot of ingots, so yeah, I actually have a lot of ingots here. So maybe I want to do these. But like iron spears, 15, 60 iron scale leggings, which won't pay very well. That 60 number is very scary. And let's put that up over here. 5 copper chain leggings, a little bit harder. So what we're going to do is we're going to go look at these things to see whether or not we can get skill off of them. And 15 iron quarterstaves. Iron spear. We're going to end up getting rid of some of these. Copper chain tunic. So let's get her a little bit of skill. 15 iron scale leggings. Copper helms. Copper chain tunic. Sick. Oh, that's iron. So I think we're going to look at these things and we're going to get rid of some of them. And this one that's 60, yeah. Ooh, gold chain tunic. Might be too hard for me to do. So you want stuff that fits in a certain range so that you get some good skill gain off of this if you're doing this for skill. And so let's first thing, we'll take and see, there's somebody put a crafting order down. I don't know if you can do somebody else's crafting order or not. I actually don't know. But we're going to go up here. First thing we're going to do is visit the guy. Look at all these people here doing all this stuff. Now let's get off this horse. What's going on? Well, I don't know, Adam. Metalhead. Let's see here. Interact. About crafting orders. What orders do you need filled? So... see, like 5 iron pitchforks. I don't even know if he's probably not going to offer it to me again. Let's look at iron weapons. There it is, pitchfork, iron, trivial, which means I can't get any skill off of it. So, you cannot do others' crafting orders. Okay, Catspur, thank you. So, iron pitchforks, forget it. Gold chain tunic. That one actually might be. Chain tunic, gold, minimum skill 56, and I have 61. That one's kind of close. But that is a good one. And then let's look at the copper chain tunic. Skill required 51. That sounds perfect. How many is that to make? 5. Perfect. Copper scale. Let's see. Is there any other tunics here? Yeah, copper chain tunic. It's an awful lot to make. They don't necessarily pay out in the higher things. Let's see. Copper chain leggings. Requires 48. So I'd still be getting skill on that. And then this one was 10 copper scale helms. And required skill 54. That one's going to be a little bit rough too. So, but that's, you know, that's why I'm sorting these out, because I'm going to do the easier ones first. Oh, you're an idiot here? Oh, you are the idiot here in a green cloak hammering away? All right. I'll have to watch out for you and stay away from you. Okay, so 15 iron spear. Spear, iron. Nope. That one we got to get rid of. And then iron quarterstaff. Yeah, we can do that one. Iron spear. We already said that spear was not going to work. Some more spear that won't work. Iron scale leggings. $52. Yeah, all right. We'll put that all the way down at the bottom. And, oh, here's more iron scale leggings. So I have 2 of those. The 15 orders are pretty big. Iron scale helm. 49 skill. Okay, that one will be pretty easy. And it's a low quantity. Iron spear. There's another one of those. Iron spear. Get rid of another one of those. Iron quarterstaff. Did we say the quarterstaff was a no-go? No, we can do it. How many? 15. All right. And then the last one, 5 iron full plate helm. Whew, requires 58. Not going to be able to do that one anytime soon. That one goes all the way over there. All right, so those are sorted. I kind of know what's what. Let's go talk to him again. Let's interact. Let's see about crafting orders. What orders do you need filled? Can't do the pitchforks. So 20 iron scale tunics. Yeah, okay. Let's just go look that up real quick. Wish I could have both menus open at the same time. Armor, tunic, scale, 55. All right, that's quite a few of them. So we're going to start with these. And these are iron, 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 copper, copper, copper. All right, well, let's go get a pile of iron. And we'll make those. And we'll turn them in, and we'll get more stuff. Is it worth finding a guild? I think so. I think so. So, come into town, start bugging people. Our guild is DOA, is the stuff. Pretty much any member of DOA can add you to the guild. There's no requirements or whatnot. It's just once you're in the guild, don't be a dumbass, otherwise you get kicked. But other than that, it's a good fellowship. We're not organized like for war and stuff like that. We do war events, we do other stuff, but we're not organized in the same way. We're not formal. Call us a giant fellowship. 600 members. I think we're the largest guild in the game. I'm not 100% sure of that. I told the devs how many members we had, and I got an oh my back. But they didn't tell me whether or not we were the biggest. So, dead on arrival? No. Dragons of Azure? Thank you. So, and your alts would all be welcome in and everything. And we have some guild houses and stuff like that. And there's always members on. Always members on. Well, there's only 5 of us on right now, but there's always people here. So, you know, that's how it goes. All right, get me out of that menu. There we go, thank you. All right. Sorry, didn't mean to yell. I did, but, you know. Okay, weighs 133. I don't think we're gonna need this many. Let's split the stack. Let's pick up 500 of them. If I need more, I'll get more. If I remember correctly, that should be more than enough. So this is how we're gonna make some money. We're gonna make up these orders right here, and then I'm gonna turn them in, and I'm gonna get 3 more orders, and then we'll decide where we go from there. So yeah, you can find someone later. We're here, around here 24/7. Oh, I should mention, we're on Azure server. So if you're not on Azure, it won't work very well joining us, but you know. Yeah. So, and to join us, just find a member. It's DOA. Ask them to join. They can add you. Most people can. I see that they made a change to where we can't edit people's permissions when they're not online, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Because people forget to edit people's permissions in the guild whenever they add them. But, you know, so there we have it. All right, let's see here. We're going to work on this craft order right here. And this is, no, we're not going to work on that one first. I don't know how much it takes to make this. See, iron scale helm. Actually, the quarterstaff. Yeah, let's look at the quarterstaff stuff. Takes 3 ingots to make each. Skill of 45. Yeah, these are the best. These are the lowest. I can still get skill gain off of them. So, okay. Just making sure. Iron quarterstaff. I don't want to make a bunch of stuff that, you know, can't use. Let's see if I get any blacksmithy skill here. Oh, I failed one. Lost some materials. There I got a 0.1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make all of these right now, and then show you how you fill the order. In case you don't know, you double click your scroll and then you start selecting these quarterstaffs until it's full. They kind of inject into it. Got another 0.1. And you don't want to make too many because then you'll have to set them aside and wait for another of the same order to come up and stuff. Pain in the butt. Is there a good starting place? Well, Helm is pretty good. Another good starting place might be Pyros. Both the places are lower level. Both have water. There's other places that are kind of land bound. I'm in Helm right now. It's a smaller town, and so being a smaller town, I don't have to compete with people as much for stuff. So that's nice. Okay, so I don't know how many I've done up here, but let's take this first order and let's start adding these. It won't let you add stuff that you're not supposed to. And it'll just stop adding whenever this item was not created by you. What? Apparently you have to craft it yourself too. That would be awesome. 40 iron maces in an order? Oh my god. So that doesn't pay very well. This is why I talk about getting multiple orders. So every time you're coming by here, get another order from them and put it in the bank even when you're doing other stuff, about once an hour. And you can go to the other towns and do it too. And the reason you do that... Okay, so that one's complete. The reason you do that is because you want to have a bunch of them. So you want to have a bunch of them here so that you can pick and choose. You also, like this one up here that is 60 iron scale leggings, the payout on this won't be nearly as good. If, you know, a 30 will pay more or better per piece than a 60. A 20 or a 10 or a 15 will pay better per piece than a 60. 60 is an enormous amount. So, I'm just saying, you want to, at least that's been my experience in the past. I'll admit, I have not crafted anything in probably a month and a half. This is the first time in a month and a half that I've actually crafted anything. So, I could be totally off base if they've changed things. Okay, how many more do I need? I need 10 more. And I want to try and not create too many. So, Flutter. Hello, Marky. Would like to know from your opinion about the Chinese prisons that are forcing prisoners to play various MMORPGs 6 hours a day to sell digital coins. I have never heard of such a thing. And I know of these things. So I think that that information that you have is not right. Exclamation point play money in chat. Documentary film that talks about this kind of stuff. It has video footage and interviews of an actual Chinese farm creating digital goods. And yeah, it's not, I don't think that is a real thing. So I won't say that it's 100% bogus, but it doesn't. I've never heard of it before, and I'm quite in tune with that section of the market. Sticks. Okay, so I will talk about this a little bit just because it was announced today, and it's a pretty big deal about the Eve new server that runs on a Microsoft server where they're going to do a test for 10,000 people. I'll be there. Yeah. Can you post a link of the source? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? I can tell you, though, that Chinese farms are a thing of the past. They're not really a... they're not really a thing. And why would they only force them for 6 hours a day? Come on. They're in jail. They get 8 or 10 out of them. Hey, 10. I need 5 more. because the other 18, they're playing Fortnite in prison. Now, there are some crazy things that go on in China. I mean, and China, guys, has the largest population in prison camps in the world. There are over 1 million people in China in prison camps right now that are there because of their religious beliefs. Not for breaking the law, they're there because of their religion. And they're internment camps. And so they're there for reprogramming, to forsake their religion before going back out. And anyway, that is a real deal. That's very, very real, and we should all be concerned about that. So it's a bad deal. So Flutter, when I'm doing a treasure map, it says for me to go more north, but when I spin the camera, the north mini map. So point in the direction before you look at the map. North is north on the mini map, but it's hard to go that way. The map is partly broken. That is why you're having troubles with it. It's partly broken. So need to create one more. Anyway, I can't stress enough about the internment camp stuff they got going on there, how bad it is. The top is not north and not south. Hit the little, okay, up here, up in the corner. See this? Right here? Unlock the minimap, unlock it. Pressing M should also solve it. Yes. Looking at this map, this is the direction my character is facing. So it's northeast. It's where my character is facing. This also shows that I am facing northeast, here being north. With this, unlock your minimap. The next publish is going to fix that. And yes, it does cause a little bit of problems. So the mini map rotation, it will rotate if you unlock it. But most people don't like playing that way. Yasin, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate it. Alright, that one is finished. How many ingots do we have left? We have lots. Okay, 5 iron scale helm. How do you look at the right spot? You just get in the right area and you... Oh, and are you doing treasure map or fishing map? Once it says that you're in the area, do a grid search. Go boink, 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 up, boink, 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 you know, just like that. You're doing fishing map. Okay, so with the fishing map, once it says you're in the area, then you just cast your line and you'll hit it. There are some bugs with it, like there are some areas where the rivers go up north or whatnot and they're blocked by rocks and stuff, and you can't get there. Well, what you do is you get all the way up as high as you can on there and then cast out absolutely as far as you can up to the north, trying to hit the water up there, and a lot of times you can get it that way. But if you cast right in front of you, you won't hit it. Yeah, and if you can't figure it out and the mini-map is giving you such fits, I think they're usually doing publishes on Thursdays now or something like that. Just set that shit aside and go do something else until they fix it. They know it's a problem. I talked to them about it this morning. In fact, they warned me about it. So I talk with the devs typically before every show and figure out what's going on and everything. and just to kind of touch base with them, the FPS meter got broken in the last publish, and so did the map. So they introduce new things, and a couple things break. And it's just another day in video game development. Unfortunately, that happens. So anyway, that has happened, and they said that it's high on their priority list to fix that, and will be fixed in the next publish. So, yeah. I've made a whole point in here. All right, so there we go. I got these 3. They're all done. I used 144 ingots to do it. And now, I think, if I remember right, he's going to pay me. Let's see, about crafting orders. Let's see, what orders do you need filled? Okay, can't get any right now, so about crafting orders. I always check that to see if I can get another one. I have a completed order. So here's for the 5 scale helms. And what did I get? So I got 1 silver, 65 copper, so 1.5 silver. I got a recipe for full plate leggings, and I got a gold mining pick. Oh, and some gold ingots. Woo! All right. So this right here, this recipe, I'm going to try and memorize it. Good. I didn't know it. I've learned something new. So what? Flutter, ask them what? You need a way to send ghosts away? People are scouting DGS with ghosts, and like they used to in UO, but UO created exorcism to fix this? What? Do you need an exorcism? I have no idea what you are talking about. And who is them? These ghosts? Does the recipe require pizza? Well, I could probably arrange for pizza for dinner tonight. All right. Ghost spy alts. Hey, Flutter, I'm not going to go to the devs and ask them to fix something that, especially that I don't understand. And, he will spy you there and PKs will arrive? Okay, so go someplace else then. Go to the forums and report it. I am not your source for getting stuff like that fixed. So, all right. Now, let's see here. I should be able to get another one now. About crafting orders. What orders? Filled 5 iron full plate leggings, 5 gold chain leggings, 80 full plate helms. Let's do the 5 iron full plate leggings, thank you. I'll have to search those out and see what they're about. Flutter, I believe you that it's lame, but I don't know what their intention is with that. So, make a forum post about it. Talk to other people about it. I don't know. I don't have any control over stuff like that.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Okay. About crafting orders, I have a completed order. All right. What? You gave me only 51 copper? What? Cheesy. Gave me 14 iron ingots and poignard. Memorize. I've already memorized this recipe. Okay, I just throw them out for other people. There's some people who try and sell them, but I just throw them out for other people. So, okay, now, about crafting orders. What orders do you need filled? 5 iron warhammer, 15 copper chain tunic. I bet you that one's below my skill level, so the 15 copper chain tunic. Okay. And then we'll finish this other one. Now this other one paid me only 50 copper. So this one probably the same. 51 copper. Huh. And just a recipe for creating a hammer. Okay. And gave me 12 iron ingots. Hey. Not very exciting. So now we'll get another about crafting orders. I have a complete order. What orders do you need filled? I think that the iron chain tunics are still in the realm here. Alright, let's go look at these that I picked up. So, armor, chain, tunic, iron, 46. Alright. How many do I need? 5. Okay, let's do it. Boy, I'm failing hard on this. There's 1. 2. 3. Yeah, I guess, you know, thinking about that, JJ says people do that kind of thing at Eve too. They put alts on gates and stuff. Yeah, I think that maybe that's why you're not getting much sympathy out of me from it, because it's a very common tactic in many games. And just because UO handles it one way doesn't mean that they should handle it that way in Legends of Aria here. It's a different game. And I am all about extra risk. I mean, fuck, why not put an extra alt of your own that's a ghost sitting up there at the entrance so that you see the PKs coming in and you have time to get out before they get to you. I mean, just fight fire with fire. You know, exclamation point LOA and get yourself a second account at a discount. I know, I just turned that into a sales pitch. How cheesy is that? But it's true. You can run multiple accounts at the same time. So, why not? Why not? You can keep your eyes on an entrance there. Brown Bear, thank you for following. Welcome. Yeah, we do it all the time in Eve. I attacked a guy last night in Eve with that kind of shit. I was cloaked. I was in a wormhole. And the guy is out there with an MTU. I knew he was going to come back for it, so I just sat right next to it and waited for him to come back for it. He did. I attacked him. He got away, but I tried. And he told me that I was a criminal. That's +6 marketing skill right there. Yeah, he sent me a mail in-game calling me a criminal. And I said, yes, thank you. So, you know, I think that's just part of what should be expected. But, you know what? If you don't like it, post something in the forums. If the devs want to change the way that works, they can. So, what lights do I have behind me and how are they mounted? They're just can lights and they're sitting on top of other bookcases. Does this game have Concord? Yes. Alexa, it does. They are called guards, and they are here. Somebody attacks me, the guards are showing up. Yeah. The lights that I have behind me, they're just, programmable colored lights that are like 40 watts in cans. I don't use a lot of light in my office, so. All right, that one's done. Now let's see here. Copper chain tunic. Wait, it's another copper chain tunic one? Oh, that's copper. Yeah, what about iron? So iron full plate leggings. Plate, full plate leggings. Ooh, requires 61. It's not going to happen right now. I think I would use a lot of resources on that because I've only got 62 in skill. Yes, if someone PKs you, you lose nearly everything. If someone PK'd me with all this stuff on me, everything I'm wearing would be gone, unless it's blessed. My Hearthstone would stay, because it's blessed. And if you have like a Founder cape or something like that, you'll keep that. But everything else goes. So, yeah, so we're going to talk more about this. So everybody's coming in asking about the Eve stuff going on with that giant mass test that they're doing. Somebody find me the dates for GDC in San Francisco. It's this month. GDC, that's where it's going to be shown at. And if you're in the Eve, sign up for that mass test where we're going to get, says in like 12 days. Okay, sign up for that mass test, and they're going to try and get 10,000 people in a single war there. And we will do it on the show. So whenever it's happening, if there's something else scheduled, I'll bump that and we'll do it on the show. March 18th through Friday, March 22nd. Fuck. Sorry. March 18th is a really big day for us. Hopefully it's not on the first day. So we'll find out. Yeah, I can't move my stuff on March 18th. So, that's a Monday. It's not likely that they would do it on a Monday, but who knows? All right, they'll announce when it is, and we'll go from there. Yeah. All right, so I'm not doing these plate leggings, and so copper chain tunic. Let's see, chain tunic, copper 51. That'd be a good one to do. And then 15 chain tunic, copper chain leggings. 48. Okay, that'll be a good one to do. Let's see, gold chain tunic 56. Nah. Hold off on that. 10 copper scale helms. 54. Nope, we'll hold off on that. Iron scale leggings. 52. Alright, I think we can do that one right now. Oh, I have 2 of those. Those are going to pay pretty well, too. Ooh, and 20 iron scale tunics. 55. I should wait just a little bit on that. All right. copper chain to it. Everything else. I'm going to do these two right here. I have plenty of stuff left over to do it. All right. So, and these are iron scale leggings. So, leggings, scale, iron, 52. I have 62 in blacksmithing. Let the fun begin. I should get a full point off of this or more. Think about playing the game. This is kind of a deal breaker for you. Mitchie, and by the way, thank you for following. You lose your stuff when someone PKs you. Oh, yeah, well, if you don't like the risk, then this game is not for you. You want to play Shroud of the Avatar, which we'll have on the show tomorrow. Shroud of the Avatar has a lot of same fun and excitement with a lot lower risk threshold. So you don't lose stuff, but only in very certain circumstances, and I think you're even warned when you go into the areas, and those areas make up less than 10% of the game. So, oh yes, there are private PvE servers. Thank you, JJ. There are community-run servers for the game, and to where the community sets different rules and stuff. So there are some servers where player versus player is not allowed. Yeah, the official servers, there's none of them like that, but there are some community servers. So I've not done any community servers on the show, but I know they exist. So, and I know some people are playing on those and really enjoy them. So. I'm getting some good skill gain off of this. I'm gonna have to stop here in a minute and make sure how many I got of these. Okay. So. What do I need in that? Oh, look at that. Alright, so I didn't have nearly as many as I thought. Okay. Getting good skill gain off of this. For sure. Alright, so that one is done. Now this one, and this is blue, which I think is going to pay out higher or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. So we need 15 of those. Okay, how many we got here? 2 so far. Seven more. Four more. Got quite a bit more failures on this one. I need just one more. There we go. All right. There's that, and then nothing else is iron here, right? Copper, copper, copper. Alrighty then. Let's go turn these in. First, will you give me a crafting order? Ah, you will. God, I don't know on these, man. I'm sure that the maul and the large axe, that I don't need those scale leggings. Oh my god, that's such a high number. That's the only one being offered, though, that's in my realm. It's blue, but I think that's a huge number to make. Huge number to make. I don't know that that one will pay out well. I mean, if it paid me like a gold to do it, okay. So, Lolo, you're installing Legends of Aria. Hope to have the fun that you had in UO. Yeah, well, so just let me say something on that. Is that this has a lot of that UO feel, but if you're trying to replicate your UO experience 100%, you'll be disappointed. So go in with the expectations that it is similar to UO, but it is not UO. So there are some things that are different, but there's a lot of things that you look at and go, damn, that was one of the great things about UO. So just keep that in mind. And, you know, you won't set yourself up for disappointment. Because that's what I worry about with people when you compare a game to another one. So, because comparisons always set yourself up for some level of disappointment. It's very rare when you're comparing it to something else and it totally exceeds your expectations. It's very rare. So, okay, crafting orders. I have a completed order. And let's just do the really small one first. I wanted to gave me another 51 copper. Whoopee. And obsidian. I already know it. Here, somebody else can have it. And gave me a couple more. Give me a couple more iron ingots. Alright, now give me another crafting order. 20 full plate helm. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That one's going to be later. Not going to be right now. Crafting orders. I have a completed order. Okay, show me the money. This one's blue. Okay. So, gave me a copper mining thing. Gave me, oh, nice! 2.8 silver. Woohoo! Very nice. Gave me a recipe for a spear, which I probably already know. I do. Alright. And gave me some copper ingots. Alright. So, now, give me another good order. Orders do you need filled? 5 gold scale leggings, 60 iron full plate helm, 15 iron quarterstaff. These quarterstaff ones didn't pay very well. Let's do the gold scale leggings. I can't do that one right now, but you know. Yeah, I got 6 silver here that I've been paid. Okay, about crafting orders. I have a completed order. This one should also pay really good. And in fact, another 2.88 silver. Another mining pick. Bone dagger. I already know it. Alright. Now somebody else will too. Okay, and gave me some of that. Now give me another crafting order. 20 copper full plate helm, 5 copper scale legging, 5 copper full plate helm. Let's do the 5 copper full plate helm. Okay. I don't know how hard it'll be to do that one. We'll see, but we're going to go get some copper. We're going to offload this stuff. We're going to do a couple more orders. I feel like, you know, I've gotten some good skill. I've earned some stuff and everything. Yeah, you can smith while you're mounted on your horse. I know it looks a little hokey, but you can do it. So, this is my richest character in here. She has 1.35 gold. Yeah. I have so many picks. Okay. So, we're going to do copper stuff. That's gold. Put the iron back. And copper. Okay, copper, put that up. And then these are all the work orders here. I'll have to go through them again later. Hopefully the payouts will be better on these copper ones. I don't know though. We'll find out. Got a few work orders here, 4 of them. And we're going to be doing, probably when I finish these orders, we'll probably be drawing on the champion account. Exclamation point giveaway in chat. Get to our store. Make sure you're logged in. Go to the giveaways section. Add, well, there's a couple of Legends of Aria things. This one's not being drawn today, but this is a mystery item that will be given away once we've got it in our hands. And then we got the champion account. It's the last. You can get in on it. And it's worth like 65 bucks. So, you can get in on that. Alright, let's see what we got here. We've got the copper chain tunics, copper chain leggings, copper full plate helm. I want to look at that. It might be too hard for me to do. Chain helm, full plate helm, copper 63. Ooh, not doing it. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so copper chain tunics, 5 and 15. Chain tunic, copper, 51 skill, I'm at 64. Need 20 of them total. Well, I'm failing hard, but I'm getting some skill points. Gained about 2.5 levels doing this so far. I'm getting a lot of skill off of this, actually. It's very nice. But I'm also taking a lot of losses. done. I need 10 more. Three more. Skill gain on this is really good. It's really going up. All right, that one's done. Hopefully these pay out well. I actually have no idea whether they will or not. And then 5 copper chain leggings. Just 5 of them. Just one more. Okay, so I used 132 ingots to produce all of that. Crafting orders. What orders do you need filled? Never mind. Crafting orders. I have a completed order. Alright, so this one's for 5 copper chain leggings. And it gave me a copper mining pick. Gave me 5 more copper ingots. Gave me 2.88 silver. Alright. And recipe for obsidian, which I think I already know. I do. So, get rid of that. Alright. Now, about crafting orders. What orders do you need filled? Holy cow. 100 iron full plate tunics. That's like a massive order. Like, have they fixed this stuff so it'll give me a massive payout if I do that? Because that is a huge order. That's the biggest one I've seen. I've not seen, this is the first time I've seen hundreds. Like, will it actually pay out well? I don't know. I'm afraid to try it. You know, 100 of them. The larger orders have a chance at rare items, and so a rare item being what, like one of those tables and stuff like that. So, okay, the full plate tunic, I don't even have the skills enough to do that yet. Like the tents. Oh. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and grab that one, but it'll have to be on another show. I do not have enough. I do not have enough skill yet to do that, because I think that that's going to take around 64, 65 skill, and I'm at 66. So I really need to be at least 10 above. Otherwise, I'm going to just take massive losses on materials. So... okay, so I'll grab that, but that'll be for another time. Where'd it go? It's right there behind the horse. All right. It's not colored though or nothing. Yeah. They could list the rewards. Oh, well, maybe that's for somebody to do on a website or something. Take care, Lord Dagotha. Okay, let's turn in another one. And this is 15 copper chain tunics. Now the 5 copper chain tunics that I did, oh no, those were leggings. So here's a 5 copper chain tunic. So it gave me copper mining pick, cobalt recipe, I already know it. Give me 5 copper ingots, 2.88 copper. All right, we'll grab another order here. Oh, so we got 20 iron full plate tunics. So this will be interesting because I can do the 20 iron one first, and then do the 100 one, and we can compare if the 100 one pays out 5 times as good as the 20. Again, another show, but seems to me like an idea. And when I log out this character, I'll log her out with these inner packs so that it prompts me to remember that. Okay, let's turn in this last one. And then we're going to start wrapping up, and we're going to draw on that giveaway. A completed order. So here's 15 copper chain tunics. And scale leggings. I already know it. 4.3 silver. Nice. Alright, so that one paid pretty good. 10 cobalt ingots. Interesting. And a cobalt mining pick. Nice. Alright, we'll grab one last order here. Alright, so this isn't too bad. 8, got 10 silver off of that copper stuff. Wow, copper pays so much better than iron. She's my moneymaker. Wow, look at that. 1.45 gold. It's nice. Okay, so we got cobalt here. Got copper here. Probably have enough to make all of those here. And then put this stuff away. We'll have it all set up for her and all these picks. I'm gonna run out of space in this box because I'm gonna be full of picks. Hate to just throw them away. All right, we're good to go on that. I am happy with that. I think I have enough here to do this as well. So, all right, so we're going to draw now on that Aria champion account. It'll take up to a couple of hours to get the email from us that has the code in it and everything. We don't do these regularly, so I don't have any sort of method set up to instantly send it out like I do some of the other stuff that we draw on. So, anyway, let me see how many kind of entries we got here.
You, sir, rock.
All right. So, congratulations goes to... You guys ready? Big Rock Show. Yes, you can get a golden pod from us. Exclamation point coupon in chat. The link to the store, use coupon code, and you get the item code from us. All right, so this is... The winner is... DeBlop. The winner is DeBlop the Goonie. Says, love your streams, Marky. It's DeBlop the Goonie. And so congratulations to you if you are here. And so, let's see here. That will be sent to you. That will be sent to you in the next couple of hours if you're here listening. So, all right. Hey, that's it. Just had to make sure on that. Okay. So, that is it for today. I suspect the guy's a goon, plays Eve from the name. Oh, and Inclusive just subbed. All right. Let me hook everybody up for Inclusive subbing here before we head off the air. And tomorrow we got Shroud of the Avatar. Very similar type game if you haven't seen it. So... Inclusive, why am I not finding your name in here? You spell it weird? There you are. Alright. So, I don't know if that was a sub or resub, but it's coming up as a brand new sub. So there's 1,000 gold to you. Spend that however you want. Dungeon Raids, Dancers of the Space Prince. And then we give it up for Inclusive. Another 10 gold to everybody here in their honor. All right. So, there you go. Okay, tomorrow, Shroud of the Avatar. More mining is going to be involved. We're going to see if we can get the foyer built for the dungeon. And so we're going to go in and see. I'm going to bring my best miner, and we're going to try and do it. And then next time in Legends of Aria, we may pick up right here where we left off. I set her all up so that she basically has this stuff set up here to do this when I log into her next. And I don't typically play her off the show, so anyway, should be good. All right, everybody, take care, and see you all tomorrow.